In this section, we will talk about automation and orchestration. What is this about? So these are techniques used to enhance efficiency and consistency of security operations. Because one thing in cybersecurity and in tech in general is that we want to make processes repetitive. So you want to automate processes. Automation and scripting are essential techniques used to enhance efficiency, consistency, effectiveness of security operations. So automation uses tools to perform tasks with minimal user intervention. You want to automate tasks. You want to make them repetitive for incident response, for vulnerability management, for security monitoring. And scripting is writing code, or in other words, scripts, to automate the repetitive tasks. It's commonly done with a programming language called Python. So automation and scripting are commonly seen in SIEM tools, security information and event management, in SOAR tools, security orchestration, automation and response, in patch management, in data analysis, and more. And this is what a script typically looks like. So it's just a program written to automate processes. Automate processes, make them run automatically. So what are some use cases? User provisioning, for example. You want to automate the creation and deactivation of user accounts. Imagine you're hiring 200 people. Do you want to be creating each of those 200 individuals? First name, last name, email, and all that information, you add each of them individually. That will be too time consuming. If you have a script for that, you simply enter first name, last name. It will automatically generate an email and multiple resources when you enter their role, for example. Resource provisioning, automatically allocating IT resources as needed, for example, similar to the previous one. Security groups, automatically managing firewalls. Security groups are cloud firewalls, so you can automatically manage them. Ticket creation, if there's an incident response process needed, or for routine tasks, you can automatically generate that. Escalation of evidence to appropriate personnel. There's a problem, you can automate. You can enable services and disable services and access with code, simply automatically enabling or disabling based on some predefined criteria. This enhances security by reducing attack surface and managing access dynamically. Continuous integration and testing. So you can integrate automated security testing into the CI/CD pipeline. Continuous integration and continuous deployment. Automatically test security. This ensures that security checks are performed consistently and issues are identified early in the software development cycle. Integrations and APIs, application programming interfaces. This is using APIs to integrate different security tools and automate workflows. This facilitates data exchange and coordination between the different tools, because APIs, reminder, these are used for different applications to communicate. So what are some benefits of automation and scripting? First, efficiency and time saving. This reduces the effort required for routine tasks. It allows security teams to focus on more strategic activities. Enforcing baselines. You're ensuring that minimum security and operational baselines are consistently applied. Minimum security levels reduces the risk of deviations and non-compliance, for example. Standard infrastructure configurations. This promotes the use of standardized configurations across the organization. It enhances consistency and reduces configuration errors. You're scaling in a secure manner. This supports the secure scaling of infrastructure and services. It ensures that security controls scale with the growth of the organization in a secure manner. Employee retention. If you reduce repetitive manual tasks, you lead to higher job satisfaction. You allow employees to engage in more meaningful work rather than consistently doing the same thing, data entry, data entry. Reaction time. Here you have faster response times to security incidents and operation changes. It minimizes the impact of threats because everything is automatic. So the computer doesn't think, like a human. The computer does what you ask it to do. So if you code it to automatically respond to incidents, it will immediately respond to incidents. So faster response times. Workforce multiplier, because it amplifies the effectiveness of the current existing workforce. Now, what are some considerations? First, complexity. Automation can introduce complexity in system management and troubleshooting. It requires careful planning and design to manage effectively. Costs. Initial implementation of these can be expensive. Consideration of the return on investment is essential. You want to make sure that you don't just spend without thinking about the return on investment. Single point of failure. An automation system can become a single point of failure if it is not designed redundantly. So you want to ensure that there is a high availability and that if one fails, another one can take over so that your automation systems are not single points of failure. Technical debt. Accumulation of automation systems can create technical debt. So you want to regularly review and maintain your scripts, your processes, and your automation systems. Ongoing supportability. Automation systems require ongoing support and updates. You don't just create a system and you leave it like that. You want to ensure the availability of skilled personnel to maintain these systems.
All right, guys, was that interesting? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Trust me, you will not regret it. Also follow us on our various social media platforms, including Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, and more, to be the first to know about the awesome contents that we're prepping for you guys. Thank you for your attention. Hope to see you on the other side.